Amersham Arms, London for Apex 5. If you're with us, make some noise. We are about to get into a title match. This is the Don't Flop champion versus the Premier Battles champion. The first time this has ever happened. So shouts to both of these guys for making this a part of it. On the left-hand side, the current Premier Battles champion, looking to make his third defence from Preston.
And on my right-hand side, the Don't Flop champion. You lot seen him going crazy. Make some fucking noise to the Don't Flop champ, Gemin1!
As always with a title match, it's 3 rounds. The 5 judges were decided by both battlers. Bizzo decided Gemin1 starting round 1. It's round 1 of the challenger. Let's go.
So we got the Don't Flop champ versus the Premier Battles champ. But that's not a crown you were deserving. I don't care if I look up to you in height. I talk down on you in person. First off, fuck you. I practically booked this battle myself, so give me my props. Fuck Briggsy, fuck Shotty, fuck anybody you've been getting a co-sign off. Fuck your team, suck your mum. That's the... Fuck your team, suck your mum. That's the type of energy I got. Cause you say the British are polite, well you're wrong. Cause nigga, I'm not. My God. My God. Try go one battle without telling us you're the scene savior. I'll bet he'll be singing a different tune when I put a blade in his mouth like the Green Ranger. When I put a blade in his mouth like his back, then under his grill like grease paper, then rip the... Try go one battle without telling us you're the scene savior. I bet he'll be singing a different tune when I put a blade in his mouth. Green Ranger. Then under his grill, like grease paper. Then rip the skin off his jaw. This my second time as a challenger. You ain't never did it before. You are really a dork. Don't talk about London bias like Kojay didn't win it before. We're only doing this in my hometown because you can't sell 100 tickets in yours. That is a fact. Bro, your last 2 title matches, you could hear a pin hit the floor. Enough room to fit in a horse or an indoor golf miniature course. The fans see the cracks in your foundation right down the middle of yours because your lines don't equate to mine on a global scale. So here's where the division is drawn. I am not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Sun's been hot. But since I came back, I've been the one to watch, and you just make them wonder what kind of champ comes to his own title matches. You've come a long way. You've come a long way since I was battling Clips and you was trying to earn your merit. We didn't even give you the benefit in the UK while I was gaining universal credit. This nerd's pathetic. Shouts to Frankie. This nerd's pathetic. This nerd's pathetic, but now he's excited because he's been to the States. But I get streamed from all over the world, they be clicking replay. I've been stopped in Portugal, Germany, because the beta squad is a different lane, not just London. I'm talking recognized in Spain and Ireland like the Palestinian state. Bro, you have 10 battles deleted. And nobody noticed. Did you notice? That's a little bit strange because you lost them battles or choked and then quit from the game. You was getting whipped in the past like Back to the Future, but now shit ain't the same because you came back thinking that your image would change, bro. It's despicable, mate. You was one of the shittest guys in attendance. The fact you think you have the nerve to tell the top tiers what we should be like is offensive. This man's a fake, like Andrew Tate. Just because it happened years ago, he wants to try to defend it. Let's go, Jim. But after going through his archive, I gotta bring up all these minor offenses. Bro, you are a sob story, a fucking child that's infected, a charity case that we'd never thought would still be alive or remembered. Your foundation is us letting you make a wish to meet your idols and we finally accepted. But it was always leading to the stage where you had to die in an ending. Your style isn't trending. You can't even freestyle, bro. You are not that special. I'll leave you visually impaired when I back out a 45 like Shops the Rebel. What's wrong? back out of 45 like shot. All you do is angle, back to back. You're gonna make me grab a strap and put it out the closet for no reason, like Danny Jack. You're gonna make me grab a strap and put it out the closet for no reason, like Danny, to control yourself or hold a shell. You told Cole J whoever rolled up tobacco was getting smoked as well. Now it comes full circle. You're about to hold this L or leg shot. It's nothing personal, even if it was below the belt. Bro's a melt. Bro, why can't you look at me while you're rapping, bro? Why can't you look at me? Don't try all that. For me to educate my pupil, I need some eye contact. You're gonna make me grab a strap and put it out the closet for no reason like Danny Jack, so control yourself or hold a shell. You told Cole J whoever rolled up tobacco was getting smoked as well. Now it comes full circle. You're about to hold this L or leg shot. Boom. Nothing personal, even if it was below the belt. Bro's a melt. You use rap words, you use slang in your rap verses that you've never said a day on earth. He be like, I does this. He be like, I does this. Sauce, drip. Bro, it makes me cringe whenever you say them words. I don't want to hear you remix my slogan. That shit'll just make it worse. Cause as soon as you say Wagwan fat, I'm taking it as a racial slur. I'm telling you, if you say the shit, I'm taking it as racism. But I am the godfather, you are not harder than the motivation to write for you. I bring more hype than you, an animal with more stripes than you. You're just Aaron, I'm Gemin1 in real life to you. Even me and the people in your team are more alike than you. I've been in more fights than you, I drink more pints than you. I never have, but I'll probably sniff a line than you. Bro, I'm mixed race, but I'm even more white than you. Don't lie, it's true. This is the biggest battle this is the biggest UK battle you ever did on stage. I know that gets him triggered, like the For You section on a Twitter page, and Twitter's kind of mad right now. Twitter's kind of mad right now. Genuine post I read be like, never let a woman talk religion to you who's not a virgin. It's truly astonishing. Migrants are raping, robbing, and murdering all across France. These views need abolishing. If you get raped, you need to bear some responsibility. Ladies, these are not the dudes to be hollering. And I read all that shit off a page that you had been following.
Is that you, fam? Is that you, fam? Is that you, fam?
So explain that shit before you challenge me at battling, because I don't want you as a champ of this. If that's the shit you champion, with so I exaggerated. I was wrong in the ring. This is not versus him. All that right-wing propaganda, I cannot let you win. You will get dropped when I swing. I'll start rocking his chin. Watch how fast he goes from the right wing to the hospital wing. Bro, it took you 8 years to stop being so shit. It took you 8 fucking years to stop being so shit. I was a problem from the moment I competed in this. If every battler was like me, our scene would be lit. If every battler was like you, our scene wouldn't even exist. Because you didn't have the talent to break through. Always telling us you saved the scene from dying. The scene dying was the thing that actually saved you.
I does this.
That was good.
If you really think I don't love this scene, then you must be clueless. Usually I don't jump through hoops, but for this I did whilst watching Gem become a nuisance. First we had to make sure his cheese and bread was enough to do this, and that's not me trying to plug his music. Then agreed on Apex in his hometown, knowing it was more than just the fact that London's booming. Spoke at length in private to make sure the time limits and each of the 5 judges suit him. I even took his word that we should do this on the stage because he thought within a pit some fans would maybe struggle viewing. I can't be Don't Flop champ today. Only he can walk away from this as undisputed. And I know that looks as though I'm either fucking stupid or merely just succumb to losing, but I did this because when I beat Gem, I don't want to hear any more of these dumb excuses. You've been on a pedestal since the day you tried out. I'm talking 9.5 years, mollycoddled for being mediocre, so it's time that I try and pick the lies apart here. And you all seem to idolise this man, yet to me, each of the reasons why just aren't clear. Ooh, I'm about to go crazy in front of Golden Boy like Ryan Garcia. So I don't want to hear any angles of how I love to rap, and I've been prepped for months like it's a good attack. Gemini, if you mustered up the courage just to ask, I'd provide you with the fucking facts. I was writing bars for you before you knew that you were even coming back. So after you die at the hands of Bond, I'll wait for my arrest in a tuxedo, bow tie with the works, stroll into the courtroom with a video showing me digging a hole and throwing his bones right in the earth. Since you think I'm all Disney references, I made the footage like a Disney film. As both eyes will observe, me shoveling dirt on top of Gem like watching Snow White in reverse. I came to paint the town red today. I came to paint the town red today, using this man as a base coat. You and whoever keeps putting 20p in you as if you're a payphone. This was therapy for me. Whenever he spoke, I'd take notes, just so I could bury Gem and make him his own gravestone. Make him his own gravestone. That same Barker stood the test of time like a great oak, but now he's flirting with a war with me, about to overstep the mark like NATO. I'm a northern boy. I'll hit his face with a lager can till the plates broke. That's a red stripe across his face like Kratos. That's a red stripe across his face like Troubz, left for dead in a heap of deep cuts and stained clothes. And I've already made my escape before it became known. When you come round, you'll have no memory and only a few functions. It's like he's running in safe mode. It's bait, bro. You've been hiding your true value lately, even became a little bit of a plagiarist, so I had to get under his skin so we can really find out who the greatest is. I mean, we just want to see the best Gem on display today. So here I am, trying to make the case for it. You know I love to name flip, bro. And nothing has changed. I'm just stuck in my ways. You're the one who chose to be called Gem, and I could run it for days since you're dangling a carrot in front of my face.
The camera as well.
At least I'm not calling you Jim. Thinking it would work out. Because with that approach, well, I might come unstuck. Besides, I can get a perfectly good body using Gem like a diamond push-up. Knights! Knights! What is your profession? You're a fucking You're a fucking weirdo. Bring any one of your little squad for the next 2 rounds. I'm leaving 3 nights dead. You all know me as the hotel manager, right? Well, be my guest. I'm too Be my guest, I'm too skilled deadly. Tag Yizzy in again if you like, I'll kill you too, bet me. But things will never be the same again for you, like the hand holding the blue pills empty. If you want a starring role as Gemini man, oh, you better have 2 wills ready. So expect the same old story today from another rowdy loser, how if I remain the champ, this scene is set for a lousy future. Trying to switch my role from hero to villain quicker than Robert Downey Jr. Because remember when Gem trapped Soul in the ring like a Horcrux, made him look like he was just white trash? That's why I can't trust him at face value, because with the closer look, it's clear to see you won't cut like that. Always pretending to be nice, but he's setting a life trap, because he knows it's a shortcut to get the job done, like inventing a life hack. I don't need to use the same weapon to fight back, because I've never been one to hand out dirt like the end of a buried alive match. I just came to say that we are not the same soldier, and you are no longer the draw you once were, so today's closure. He's been calling out my name like it's Jumanji, because he knows that I'm way colder. But once Gem got inside of this animal's head, it was game over.
He said I'll leave a red stripe across.
Let's go, Gem.
He said I'll leave a red stripe across my. He said I'll leave a red stripe across my face like Kratos. But this is not a game. Bro, I'm the god of war. My freestyles are off the chain.
Let's go.
But wait, let me get serious. You live, you learn, you upgrade. I told myself that when I was coming up as a kid. Let them only see your reality, not your vision. Because some people have nothing to give. Great spirits always face opposition from mediocre minds. I bet you're wondering, what the fuck is this shit? These are genuine quotes Bizzo Bond writes under his pits. Bro.
True story.
Them self-taken model pics, every battle rapper says it makes him cringe hard, bruv. He be like, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. While he's in a gym class, tough. Thinking he's trying to get the chick starstruck. Bro, you're the male version of girls with posters that say live, laugh, love. You're not a male role model to anyone. You're a Bex.
All right, Briggs.
You are not a male role model to anyone. Shh. You are not a male role model to anyone. You're a beggy cunt. What the fuck are you gonna do? Write a self-help book about how not to be shit until 2021? Never. Never, cuz. Bro, try to switch the topic or mood, you know, change the flow around a bit. Think to drop it more smooth. Bro, I'm the artful dodger. I can show you how to pick a pocket or two, cuz I don't think that you've massively changed. You still write bars in the most unnatural way, structuring your sentences in ways people would never actually say. One time I asked ChatGPT to write me a rap. It was so forced and the cadence patterns were strange. So I asked it to make it sound like you. And it stayed exactly the same. Bro, you are a lame. Nobody believes that you'll Papa Smith 'em. Their monotone raps ain't believable, stop the kidding. You ain't making heads turn with that voice, this ain't even a competition. But wait, you said I tagged in Yizzy in my battle with Bobby, right? Yeah, I bet they're asking me how, brother. It's because I was saying bye to Liam in that round. He was going to Australia, and I bet it made the crowd wonder. But it's like this battle, because it's about to be a body bag and all, and I'm sending it down under. He can't rap with me. And I'm sending it down under, but what? You think because you're 6'3" you can try hype? Well, bro, I ain't had a fight with a guy that's my size in my life. So I don't care how fucking big you are. You look like you can't fight a sharp knife. I cut this clown from cheek to cheek if I catch him on a dark night. A rap battle.
Let's go, Gem. Let's go, Gem. Keep going.
You look like you can't fight a sharp knife. I cut this clown from cheek to cheek if I catch him on a dark. A rap battle is the only time you've ever been in a bar fight. I guarantee I'll get a lowercase. I don't care how fucking big you are. You look like you can't fight a sharp knife. I cut this clown from cheek to cheek if I catch him on a dark. A rap battle is the only time you ever been in. I guarantee I'll get a lowercase if I take out the large type. My past life. That was crazy. Let me go. I guarantee I'll get a lowercase if I take out the large type. My past life. EDL in the back of the whip. Hard white. We keep the light.
West London.
My past life, EDL in the back of the whip, that's hard white. We keep the light away from the dark. Apartheid, my bitch carrying. You look like you can't fight a sharp knife. I cut this clown from cheek to cheek if I catch him on a dark. A rap battle is the only time you ever been in a bar. I guarantee I'll get a lowercase if I take out the large. My past life, EDL in the back of the whip, that's hard white. We keep the light away from the dark. Apart, my bitch carrying 32Ds, it ain't a bra size, panicking. My bitch carrying 32Ds, it ain't a bra size, panicking. Blue and red lights flashing in, vroom, vroom. Look like Obi-Wan fighting Anakin when he went to the dark. don't care how fucking big you are. You look like you can't fight. A sharp knife will cut this clown from cheek to cheek. If I catch him on a dark night, a rap battle is the only time you've ever been in a bar. I guarantee I will get a lower case if I take out the large. My past life, EDL in the back of the whip, that's hard work. You keep the light away from the dark. Apart, my bitch carrying 32 Ds, it ain't a brass. Panicking, blue and red lights flashing in. Vroom, vroom. Look like Obi-Wan fighting Anakin when he went to the dark side. One bang.
Don't take the piss.
Look like Obi-Wan fighting Anakin when he went to the dark side. This my homeland, a phone call to the boys that have your body found under the starlight. This my homeland, a phone call to the boys that have your body found under the star. One bang, Jeremy Corbyn, it'll go way left if he starts hype. The next... One bang, Jeremy Corbyn, it can go way left if you start hype. The next punch, Nigel Farage, they're gonna have to reform your skull after I push it far right. Dog, try. You was never a boss. I was a teenager with an unregistered Glock. Now my mouth is an M16, letting off shots. So, you was never a boss. I was a teenager with an unregistered Glock. Now my mouth is an M16, letting off shots. So bad that if Tech grabs the neck of my top, he has to take a bath in petrol to wash the residue off. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. He's got to take a bath. If Tech grabs the neck of my top, he has to take a bath in petrol to wash the residue. Because murder's something you don't want to be an accessory of. You see me? You see me? I ain't letting him rock. I'm sending him off to the other side. I'll red hot chili and pepper your block. Keep going! You see me? You see me? Nah, I ain't letting him off. I'm sending him off to the other side. I'll red hot chili and pepper your block. Cause when I'm letting off 7, get your head in a box. But like I'm on another level that you've never been on. Never. The Don Dada. I would make you bag up for me, but you wouldn't even know how to. I would make him bag up for me, but he don't even know how to use the scales. You're a moist little nerd. Some any little tuna melt. I'll shank him 1,000 times like gets off a supercell. I will shank him 1,000 times like gets off a supercell. Now boring Bizzo just got bored to death. Now you know how the fans in the room have felt. I'll let us. Keep going! I will let a shot burst in him. I will let a shot burst in him. It will be not worth living when I send the gunners on a mad one like Hotspurs winning. If I get caught, it's not worth snitching. I'll tell the judge I don't mind doing the time. Just make sure you send a man to Wandsworth prison. Listen up. Listen up. You play a nice guy, but you are disrespectful and it's evident. You told Lou Castro you'll push Bob to the side. Bro, that's your brethren and you sent for him. And you dissed Kojay to Thesaurus. And they was both standing behind you in that section that you mentioned them. Pussy, you're like the British government when someone says that there's a terrorist. Because you put your soldiers in the firing line to try and impress all the Americans. I'm telling him. Bro, you set him up. Bro, you set him out for a punchline and then pretend that you're a champion. If you hear us sold out, that's the venue that we're standing in. That's why this is overdue. You know it's true. You diss the man them that are close to you. That's why Bobby and Kojay are gonna switch sides right now to expose the truth. All right, you're not going to? See, that's what a real friend is supposed to do. You are fake. You are fake. He is fake. I'm tired of watching and protecting this guy. When I diss him in a tweet, Briggz sends a reply. If a fan comments on YouTube, Rick Charles is in the comment section online. Bro, he's the cameraman. Damn, you're so undeveloped, that's why even when he's not working, he's trying to keep your image out of a negative light.
Let's go, Jen.
Bro, be a fucking man. Be a fucking man. You are not a cut above me. You have Frank White in America argue for you as well, like he's your understudy. I got Bizzo under more pressure than a call center, because I can't even make a complaint to Biz without having to speak to somebody in another country. Trust me. What? Trust me. You ain't a man, you're a punk. Stop saying the title stops you getting all the battles you want. Are you actually dumb? I thought they gave you a championship belt, not a chastity one. You was handed your title. You was handed your title, and you lost to Yunnan. But you did catch a robbery charge. I mean, I tried to watch that battle. All the comments were harsh. It was like the EDL riots in Southport where the mosques were at harm because they named the wrong killer. Now everyone's protesting on Tommy's behalf.
Let's go, that's a mad bar.
You are a replacement champ, and he is the right one. That tournament's still going, and we'll see when the time comes. If Yunnan wins that, well, I'm correct in the universe, and that's the circle of life done. Because I'm battling a fake champ for his title just to go battle the real champ for my one.
Apparently, I'm talking to the guy who beat the game on hard mode, then came back to do side missions. And with a comment like that, I'm surprised you still vibe with him. You went 7 years undefeated, then came back to a judge loss, which questions all of the previous time given. Because that means either the scene today is the one that's in hard mode, or there's simply no passion or life in him. See, my theory is that he's back outside because his shine's declined and all he sees is green now, like he has night vision. Still demanding dough we don't have as a flex in exchange for some light writtens. I don't care what it's like inside of the Knight's Kingdom. To me, it's not a side mission. This is hype driven, a director's cut of the Thanos scene with a slight difference. Because when I finally get to take out Gem, instead, it'll bring some life to my vision. To me now, you're a bang average Gemini with dead potential. Lighter writing like from pen to pencil. The chances of you dying have gone from less and less to existential, because it's CEX. Ever since you cashed in, Gem, you lost a part of you which is sentimental. The man's finessed you into thinking he's back and still doesn't have rent due. I'm just here to have fun, I just want to do things that are fun. So here's the account for the P's to be sent to. You're a fucking gimp. He even claims he can't travel abroad because his trapping life restricts the endeavour, but it's a different agenda. He gets turned away from flights at customs because they're quick with the pressure and so strict with the measures. When he's asked to tick the box for the purpose of trip, every time he triggers an error, because instead of selecting business or pleasure, he always attempts to stitch them together. Side note, your life decisions means our reps overseas are something you couldn't adjust, while poor little Gem's still stuck in the mud. I'm set for America, Canada, it's nothing but up. But you know that it's bomb, bro. Don't be surprised if you see me come back from Russia with love. Nowhere to be seen. Nowhere to be seen when the scene remained dry, but when this league became live, you'd see the same guys try to weasel the way back in and relive their past and peak of fame twice. But the standards of writing don't reach the great heights of today's age where we have gained height. So they just use it as a quick money grab, like when you repeat the same heist in GTA 5. And that's the sort of mentality you really believe deserves a title. Meanwhile, I'm here, incredible every battle, like when Twerk recycles. He isn't someone you can bargain with, because there's a difference between a man who would only take a title. There's a difference between a man who wouldn't take a title match if he was only offered half the chips to someone who just has a burning desire, like an arsonist. I get it though, because you said to Koj, I'm Houdini, I made a living off cutting up boxes and walking through trap doors. Fun fact, Houdini didn't saw a box in his life, so you, sir, must be mad poor. Well, this is what you clap for. And as soon as the venues start to fill and the views try climb, he's back, taking extra chips in his bag like when you choose Five Guys. When it comes to this, I don't think of the dough, and that on its own is why you might die. Magneto killing Sebastian Shaw. Money's the last thing going through my mind.
That was filth.
See, when all of this is said and done, I can look back at my career and be pleased with the stats displayed, knowing I was never like Gem, always needing a sweetener to increase the hunger like they're feeding him aspartame. I see through the status that you have gave them and understand when they're choosing greatness or just a couple fruitless payments, going past the point of thinking they don't need to prove they're dangerous till they look shaky stacking all these plates like a useless waitress. But because they're good for a line or two, it still sways you when you choose your favourite. That's why he believes that I'm the guy that should sell the fight, otherwise it lacks the views to savour. But you're the one challenging me. I'm providing you the favour, so it's you that needs to do the labour. How's a knight trying to tell the king how to move like a new crusader? How's miles a night trying to tell the king how to move like a new crusader. I'm sick of them protecting Gem at every step like I'm moving through a room of lasers. Man, I've had enough. Man, I've had enough. Every time he mentions money, I just want to start making drastic cuts. He uses shock value. He uses shock value in his battles, disguising the fact that his talent sucks, but because the moments go viral, you will lap it up. It's a massive bluff. I'm not saying anything about his Don't Flop title match today. Oh, except if I was Quill, I'd be mad as fuck. How a glass smashed perfectly on his second bar in a venue selling drinks in plastic cups. But I'll see back.
I've got about 4 rebuttals loaded. I've loaded 4 rebuttals on them. I'm gonna flip all this shit.
You need to quit thinking bro's tough. Calculated every step to get to this point is why I'm showing him no love. #1 contender after years of doing nothing, it's so fucked. He's just a blacksmith forging a horseshoe how he's creating his own luck. And I don't have a slogan. I couldn't shut up, Gem.
Pause for 1 second. Pause for 1. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I'm not one of the battle rappers that be haggling for money. My job is getting paid to sign NDAs to write for some of the biggest rappers in the country. So while you're at home simping over my verse, listening to your favorite rap playlist, not knowing you're listening to my verse, but you said I can't travel either. Bro, you think places outside England haven't heard of me? Quill just battled Horroh. Then I got a call from Jolly J like we got an emergency. He says you're gonna need the same tactics Winston Churchill had for the Nazis and urgently. Because I need you to come deal with a disaster in Germany.
Let's go, Gem. Okay.
You need to come deal with a disaster in Germany. But it's the same flow, same cadence, every round. It's just the same bars used. Fucking deja vu. Let's have a round of applause for the longest reigning UK champion. Because that's something he's so proud to say. See, I ain't even been a champ for a year. So let's just get that out the way. But by November, I would have done more title matches than you did in over 1,000 days.
Let's go, Gem.
Do you want to know what I did since I came back, bro? Well, let me give you slight reminders. I promoted battle rap last year more than anyone other than Gasbuff, and nobody can try deny it. The only one that can have recap premier battles on the Don't Flop podcast besides the bias. The one who dissed the Americans for no showing when all you other guys were silent, while you're still bigging up Twerk online like it didn't cost your league the highest prices. Bro, I ran an event with Ilmac, Mark, Pass, my verse. Bro, you didn't grind like I did. It was like an arcade game. I came back, 2 guns blazing in a time of crisis. I didn't just manage nights. I was outside and fighting, doing diss tunes, skits with Marlo and Shuffle T, bro. That whole Don't Flop tournament, I'm behind it. I've been showing you how to move like a champ way before my name even had the title by it. Then this year, had to watch as everything went back flat like Miley Cyrus. After I...
Let's go!
Back flat like Miley Cyrus. After I was doing the most to promote the channel, the fucking solar panel, because the house kept running off the energy that I provided, bro. I just come back from Latitude Festival with Doc Brown, Freddie and Bagnall. I've worked with... I just come back from Latitude Festival with Doc Brown, Freddie and Bagnall. I've worked with Digger D, Daniel Sturridge, Harry Panero is factual. We don't even know what you do for a fucking living. How can you be what's best for the channel while I work on projects with Premier League footballers while still promoting Premier battles?
Let's go, Gem.
Fucking angle. You live off the fans that we cultivated and bring nothing new to the scene, but you're just chilling here comfortably, like we're living in luxury. I've never seen him with one friend at an event. Are they here today? No, of course not, because even they think he's a fucking neat. Such an awkward kid, but that's why we call him Biz, because anytime we see him, it's with limited company.
That LTD shit!
But he does do some stuff. I mean, he's got a diss tune for Balenciaga. Balenciaga? What's the next move, bro? You're gonna send for Prada?
Let's go.
He starts huffing and puffing as soon as he enters Zara. Hey, big man.
Talk to that boy.
Hey, big man. You're in need of some help. After this, I heard you're gonna diss Louis Vuitton and Gucci, but there's a reason as well. Cause he's gonna be mad he took an LV me, then have to see G with a belt. Bro. And CG with a belt, bro. You are actually embarrassing. I walked into Selfridges. I caught him battling a mannequin. That's the perfect mirror match if I actually imagined it. But
Wow. Let's go, Jem.
you are actually embarrassing. I walked in Selfridges. Caught him battling a mannequin. That's the perfect mirror match if I actually imagined it. But even then, his character's still lacking in comparison. You panicking.
That's dirty.
Bro, why not just, like, make real music? I mean, it's not really long. Instead, he's on Instagram promoting getting his teeth whitened. Really? Is that what you be on? Yeah. Is that what you be on? No music? No diss tunes? Ain't dropping no songs? What the fuck you gonna change your name to, bro? Bizzo Bond. I am God.
Let's go, Jem.
Bro,
Let's go, G.
bro,
Shit.
you started before me, but you've been behind me for my whole career. Because you're not on my level and never have been. Nowhere near. I feel like I'm debating a flat earther about whether the globe's a sphere. Because I've got to use a round to prove something to you that everybody else is already known for years.
Let's go, G.
My bad, I didn't realize Koj's here. Bro, it's over. When I was gone, the scene got diluted, and you thought you was going clear. Then I came back after a 4-year hiatus and used that little shit you call a resume as the coaster to hold my beer. I would hate me too. I would hate me too. I would hate me too. Because I proved what you did isn't awfully hard. I mean, you won 3 awards, was handed a title when the scene was falling apart. I won my title and 3 awards, and every award that I was nominated for, so it's harsh how I came back and made your most legendary run look like a walk in the park. So wagwan, fam. You told Jazz that you're gripping a shank. That's the biggest lie. You was getting bullied by year 7s when you were in year 9. You was getting bullied by year 7s when you were in year 9. You dealing with a rebel, Dr. Jekyll, but a different type. Cause I don't transform, I just make these other niggas hide. Twerk. I don't transform, I just make these other niggas hide. Twerk got a bigger 9, I got a bigger knife. Swipe right, Tinder vibe. Swipe left, didn't like. I'm really.
Oh my God! Right,
West London.
I don't transform, I just make these other niggas hide. Twerk got a bigger 9, I got a bigger knife. Swipe right, didn't like. Swipe right, didn't like. I'm really from the trap, I keep the scales on the kitchen side. Green strong, kryptonite. Cocaine, villain white. Cocaine, villain white. Bro, I'm the champ of the league that made you wanna first spit a rhyme and came to your league and done the things you never did on mine. Like Medusa, I can see a stone cold body looking in your eyes, and standing in front of me is what gets you niggas solidified. Brother,
Go, Jem.
standing in front of me is what gets you niggas solidified. Brother, you just live a lie. I'm living life in a fast lane, shift gear like a car chase, get your apes killed like a Rambe, cause West mad like it's Kanye, you hold beats and they aren't Dre, got twin guns like an arcade, switch barrels like a barmaid, so if you start, I fire straps with 2 arms behind my back like, call me,
Let's go.
I don't care if you got a diploma in uni. That's a hard grade. In the school of hard knocks, I got an A star. In Class A, you get a Class A, you'll get a scarred face. You ain't the first person to try and stop my run. You've been training in an echo chamber. I've been training in a hyperbolic one. Stop it, son. Who's gonna take the scene to the next level? Really and truly, it is only me. Because I understand my role and I'm exactly who I'm supposed to be. The one to call out Maverick, Slimbuck, and Vizual. Because Shotty Horroh don't want no smoke from me. So if I get the title off him, I think it's time I battle Tony D, so... You just got killed for a bargain price. Now Troubz run me my bread. You thought you was the final boss? Well, I just barred your life until nothing is left. We was meant to do this in Brixton Jam. He would have got carved and sliced. I would have done his team up, but instead, you just died in the arms tonight. And it must have been something...
Hold it down at the bar, let's go.
I'm humble enough to know this game wouldn't just be X and O's. But I do believe that respect is owed, how this ship was steadied and then kept afloat. Even though you have me losing every time on X with polls, I mean, it's like you're taught to avoid love at all costs, like investing in a tennis coach. Well, today I can't let it go. My sanity is hanging on by the final thread of a tethered rope. Right now I'm facing Gemin1, which is extra dope, because you're about to see another side to me I know I wish I'd never shown. As for you, this goes one of two ways today, so I'll tell you because it's best you know. Either I cement my legacy and debate about my legend status gets left alone, or I'm just carving my name in you, Gem. Either way, Bizzo Bond will be set in stone. You really should be thanking me. I stopped this entire scene from remaining a catastrophe. If I was never the champion of this battle league, your Don't Flop return would be at Glastonbury. In a tent with Bowski asking, what's your biggest red flag, Naveed? You want to know how I know that I've got in his head? Because he keeps trying to draw me out as the bad guy like a composite sketch, but he's choosing the wrong plan. It's going to take more than a goal for fans to turn their back on me like they're doing the Poznan. Let me be real with you. I am the reason you still have a place to eat. The first name you called out in your first battle back, because I'm the man they aim to beat. So to say that I don't occupy your mind, you're living inside the land of make-believe. Spyro the Dragon, if I wasn't running through this game, why does Gem always gravitate to me? The man is obsessed. And here's some proof you wouldn't see just from looking through the lens. He studied me down to a T, including the group that I used for strength. Highlighted Koj and Bobby, then decided to make a move on the two of them. Started a WhatsApp chat called The Gun Range, where he spars with both, thinking that's where my improvement stems. That's facts, you know. Why you treat this game like Crystal Maze as you pick a team and choose your friends just so you don't lose again. All I wanted was to close this chapter and bring it to a gruesome end. And I'd be terrible at Crystal Maze. Probably lose on purpose just to be locked inside of a room with Gem. Quit thinking I won't go berserk. You've no hope on earth. The first hit, he'll land face down. I bro choke on dirt. The second hit, face up, gazing at the ozone and birds. Trust me, if I flip Gem, I'm leaving no stone unturned. I'll even have newspaper readers confused the next day at the printing in its segments like, what's this about a Gemin1 rising? In the obituary section, he's been using the same formula for years, thinking his vision still might excel by going to the same lengths to gain success as if he was Michael Phelps. It's like his first day at Hogwarts, how he's only restricted to minor spells, but dismisses the fact that his position here might have dwelled and insists on a title belt, because Gem needs to live up to his name, and this is his chance to solidify himself. But it was not meant to be, because after you've been shown the door, I'm making sure it's locked when you leave. I am the chosen one. Even last night I drifted off, went to sleep, and then God sent for me. He said, what's one thing you want in life? I said knowledge, so I could turn up here and then drop gems with ease. It's not about the man, it's about the brand, and I put it first. Even he knows. A belt doesn't define me, Gemin1. My name is the belt, like Machino. That's why I couldn't care less if they always have me losing on the polls. I make a movie no matter who they're choosing to involve. The main character of this franchise, the dude that's in control, they still can't find a man to replace Bond, because there's never been someone more suited for the role. I couldn't give a fuck anymore. Quite frankly, I've been disgusted at the level of disrespect thrown at me, so when this guy has been dusted, I'm telling every league that the price of my time has adjusted like it's been diamond encrusted. This for every fan standing in the venue that was hurling absurdities, telling me I never stood a chance and that this person would murder me. Now you can all celebrate Gem, hit a milestone for getting 30 like it's his pearl anniversary. I earned my respect here, bro. You just came back and demanded the pleasure, entered the league where the standards are better, thinking I would stand aside and let these fans have this man as the successor. Best in Quill is the sole reason as to why your cap has a feather, and being my crowning moment today, Gem, is the only title you deserve as a national treasure. Biz.
Yo, Premier Battles, we've just had an absolute insane title match. Bizzo Bond and Gemin1. London, make some noise for that. That battle delivered on absolutely every expectation we had. We did go to the 5 judges. All judges were selected by both battlers. And the new Premier Battles champion! West London.
out, Gem.
That's the first time Bizzo Bond's been beaten since 2021.
Hey, listen, get Raptor in there when it all started. When it all started, yeah?
This is what I mean.
When it all started,
This is what I created, bro.
Look what Raptor made. Twice.
Twice I had to create.
Twice.
Yeah, crazy title match. I think that Gem definitely won the second and the third. Bizzo maybe got the first. That's either a 2-1 or a 3-0 to Gem, but they were both fucking crazy. I just felt that Gem kept up more energy, diversified a bit more, and I felt more entertained at the end of it.
Yo, Premier Battles, D Burke, I am judging Bizzo Bond versus Gemin1. Crazy battle, shout out to both men, it was fantastic. Going into the first round, Gemin1 started straight off. He said, I'm not polite bar, grease paper under grill, you can't sell a 100 ticket in your city. I thought all of that was fantastic, a Tony D throwback as well. He continuously just kept the momentum. I thought Bizzo started a little bit slowly, but he also came with the dumb excuses start, which was fantastic. And then he had Gravestone, Berry Gem, which was very nice, Red Stripe, Kratos, really good bars. And the Be My Guest Hotel Manager, I thought that was the best bar of the first round by both of them, but I just about edged it to Gemin1. Going into the second round, Gemin1 had the off-the-chain rebuttal, Bizzo riding under picks, the ChatGPT bar, the body bag freestyle. It was his best round in the whole battle. I thought it was fantastic. I could go through every bar, but I thought it was the best round of probably the whole battle. Bizzo had a really good second as well, like Risen's My Vision scheme, the Bond Russia with Love stuff, but I gave that to Gemin1 relatively comfortably. The third round, Gemin1 was a little bit stumbly, but then he came in with some nice material. He had the Enter Zara, which was very funny, Limited Company. I thought it was good, but the stumbles kind of demeaned it a bit. Bizzo's third round was also really good. I gave it, that third round, just about to Bizzo. So I gave it 2-1 to Gemin1 first and second. I would not be mad if somebody gave it the other way. Shout out to both men, fantastic battle, and shout out Premier Battles.
Yo, it's your boy Rivers. I'm just here with my judgment for the title match. It was another crazy one. You understand? Prem delivers on title matches like that anyway. There was highlights throughout all the rounds. We haven't got enough time for me to go through everything. I'll just say, first round was probably for me the closest round, but I still edged it to Gemin1. I think the second round Gemin1 got that clearly, and I think in the third round he got that clearly. So it's basically Gemin1. That's it. So Bizzo was fire and everything, as he always is, but I think Gemin1 edged him more each round. So there you go.
Yo, shout out to Premier Battle, Big South, RX Southside. Just fresh off the fucking madness. Bizzo Bond versus Gemin1 title match. I'm gonna keep it short. The closest round for me was the first round. That was the closest round for me. The first round was the closest, but I edged the first round to champion Bizzo Bond. So I got Bizzo Bond taking the first round. The second round, I feel like Gemin1 just kind of made the difference a little bit clear here. So Gemin1 took it up a level and he just didn't stop. It was demon mode. But that's not to say Bizzo Bond's second round was weak. That was crazy. So with the second round, I had Gemin1 taking it. So 1-1 going into the third. Crazy, tough one. Gemin1 had a little stumble at the beginning. It wasn't as smooth and as clear. I don't know if that was from Bizzo Bond's second or nerves or whatever the fuck it was, but from that moment picked it up and didn't stop. So Bizzo Bond's third round was crazy, but I wanted it to be a bit longer. I feel like all of his rounds were a lot shorter than Gem's, but that third round, Gem was really talking his shit. So I would have liked, Bizzo Bond almost got there, but it didn't accelerate. He just stayed there, you know what I mean? So I wanted the round to be a bit longer, of course. So the third round, I edged it to Gemin1. So overall, I got Gemin1 2-1.
This is Black T. This is Black T at Premier Battles, Apex. Crazy event, crazy battles. I'm here judging the title match, Gem vs Bizzo. I wrote a lot of shit down. I was making sure that you know what I mean, I was, you know, giving points where they needed, you know what I mean, like, I feel like, yeah, the Green Ranger, Grease Paper, like, all, like, they were, you know, Gem had a great, like, rhyme schemes, like, he was killing the flipping underdog shit, like, you know, like, really kind of, like, displaying, like, the fact, like, yeah, like, he coming to his own title match as the underdog. Battles Deleted was funny as hell. Back out, oh yeah, the Shocks back out at 45, because it was crazy. I get extra points too because obviously didn't show up today, you know what I'm saying? So the mere fact that, yeah, no, it was crazy, Basically, I had this round like 9 out of 10, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm even just reading the card, I don't want to go on too long, do you get what I'm saying? Like, I can keep going, but I'm gonna just say I rated this 9 out of 10, and then Bizzo started with a crazy opener, like started ballistic, you know what I mean? Fucking coming back, Snow White in reverse, hey, that shit was insane. The Gravestone was insane. Great old, that was like a sneaky one that a lot of people didn't catch. That like a great old bar to stand the test of time. Great, you know what I mean? Great line. The Kratos haymaker was massive. Do you know what I mean? That was a great, you know what I mean? And at the end of it, closed up crazy. So I gave that round a 9 out of 10. So I kind of had those rounds neck and neck. Second, Jesus Christ. I wrote too much for this round, so I'm just gonna sum up on how I felt when I watched it. It was like Gem was kind of like really, I know he's going for the title, but you really felt like he really was going for the title. It's like if people thought that he wasn't, he was going to take Bizzo, like whatever they thought, whatever the conception was, however they thought Gem was going to rap today, he superseded it. Like it was impeccable from start to finish. The aggression, the domination, him being shorter and making Biz, him being shorter than Biz and making Biz look, do you know what I mean, tiny in that sense, and just how dominant and how, electric he was, and every single bar was hitting. There wasn't a bar wasted in that performance. And then to end it with an impeccable closer, like 10 out of 10 round. I had that round 10 out of 10. After that, I said it was an uphill battle for Bizzo. So we got it like, so this was Biz's weakest round for me. I liked that he came in. Yeah, I feel like the setup in the beginning was a bit too long. I feel like the payoff in the beginning wasn't as strong. You know what I mean? Like the setup was kind of long. Russia with Love, crazy. He was wigging rhyme patterns. Like I'm giving like Bizzo hella points for rhyme patterns. Like those rhyme patterns were insane. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I'm the type of person that would give points to that. Even though people may say it's filler, it's not. It's great rapping, and you know what I mean. It was fucking brilliant. Do you know what I mean? I get extra points for that. That shit was nuts. Did have a slip up. He did have a slip up somewhere. Do you know what I mean? But it wasn't that. You know what I mean? I wrote that. You know what I mean? Minor slip up. Arsonist bar was dope. But I felt like it was dope. I wish he did more on the glass bottle, because when he opened with that, it kind of left room or a door open to lead into something a bit deeper with that kind of angle. Do you get what I'm saying? I feel like he kind of left it in the air too much, and I kind of maybe gave him points away from that, because he really had something that was kind of fresh for Gem and like really kind of put it into people's heads and made people believe it. The crowd went off for it. So I feel like if he went more on that, I would have been able to give the round more to him, but I gave the second round to Gem. You know what I mean? That was impeccable. Round 3, Gem was shaky. Gem was shaky in the beginning, you know what I mean? I take points away from that, especially it being a title match. It was a bit too slip up, you know what I mean, in the beginning. It was not minor slips, they were kind of noticeable, do you know what I mean? But I felt like he tried to do a rebuttal that maybe didn't work, but either way, for me, he had an uphill battle to climb from those slip-ups there. I was kind of, you know what I mean, I told myself, if Bizzo has his shit clean, it could look like, do you get what I'm saying, boom, do you know what I mean? So from there, I had him kind of in the minus going upwards. Time Crisis bar, crazy. The Solar Panels bar, the Premier shit, link, insanity. Another minor slip up. The Semper Prada, CG with the belt, the haymaker, like the mirror match, lacking in comparison, like the flat earth, like, and the freestyle with Cole JB in there, the Hold My Beer, haymaker. My days, the year 9 haymaker, and mate, he just, and the solidified bar was my favorite bar of that round. Brilliant, it was like brilliant setup, and also the closer was brilliant. I had that round an 8 out of 10 because even though it was more it had more slip-ups, he was able to bring it back very massively. But I couldn't give him a 9, couldn't give him a 10. I gave him like a nice 8. Do you know what I mean? Bizzo comes in. You know what I mean? I feel like his opener was a bit too long. Do you know what I mean? The payoff wasn't as dope as I wanted it to be, but it was still dope. Like, you know what I mean? But it was just, you know what I mean? It wasn't as strong, but you know what I mean? He had crazy. He did have a minor slip up. The Bolski shit was funny as hell. We don't see that much from Bizzo, but it was funny as hell. I loved it. Crystal Maze, no stone on turn was amazing. Gemin1 rising, minor slips again. Drop Gem with these nuts. Machino super for the roll, diamond encrusted, pro anniversary. He was rhyming nasty, but I feel like he ended his round a bit too short. I felt like, I don't know what, it felt like the round was seen shorter. It felt like I would wanted a bit more material from Bizzo in that one. Bizzo in that round. Like it felt like a little bit unfinished. You know what I mean? For a 3rd round title match. Do you know what I mean? Battle. So ultimately, I give it 2-1 to Gem. Just because of the